Hello, I'm Eric.
And I'm Melissa.
Thanks for joining us. Today we are doing our April 2015 pickups video.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty average month, I think. We did some used games, some retail, and some garage sales,
Garage
right?
sales, yep.
All right, so the first thing I got this month was Earth Defense Force 2025 for the Xbox 360. I've actually had my eye on this game for a while. I keep seeing it at GameStop, but Amazon had it for like $14 new, so we just ordered it.
It was probably to fulfill the minimum requirement for shipping or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I have this whole list of games, and then whenever
Yeah.
she puts an order, and I just say, throw this one on there.
Yeah.
That's how I sneak a few
That's how
in.
you roll.
That's how I roll. All right. And then I was out. My oldest daughter had a birthday party, and so I was going to stay with her, but then they told me, no, you can go. So I went and did some game shopping. And went to GameStop, didn't get these there, got these at another store chain that's around here. The first is Nano Assault for the 3DS. This is actually a game that my brother asked me to pick up for him, and when I saw it, I grabbed it, and then decided that I want to keep it.
So you're not giving it to him?
Well, I called him and I said, hey, look, I'll tell you what, I'll buy it for myself and you can borrow it, and then you can play it, but I'll keep it because it looks pretty cool, and it was in
He
really
never
good
keeps
shape.
the games anyway. He always sells them back. And
I should have made him buy it and then he'd just give it to me
then
anyway.
you would have gotten it for free.
All right, Nano Assault for the 3DS. And then this was just an impulse. Deep Fighter for the Dreamcast. I bought this because it was in really good shape and it was like $4 or $5.
And it's Dreamcast?
And it's Dreamcast. And it's a dual disc, actually.
Ooh.
So,
Fancy.
and it kind of reminds me of Treasures of the Deep for the PlayStation. It's just an underwater adventure. So grab that on an impulse. What the heck, Dreamcast? How bad can it be? All right. Then... What prompted me to get these three together? I can't remember. Was it a buy two, get one free?
Yeah.
All right, well, I don't remember. We were at GameStop. I think it must have been a buy two, get one free.
Yeah.
And I went in there and I got a bunch of PS3 niche or Japanese RPGs. Two of these are from NIS America and one of them is Sega America.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, to complete the series, the trilogy on the PS3, Hyperdimension Neptunia V, or Victory. This is the third of the three. I bought the other two in February.
Yeah, it was just recently.
Earlier this year. So grabbed that to complete the collection, and along with that, or to complete that trilogy, and then along with that, I grabbed this one, Resonance of Fate, which I grabbed because it just kind of looks cool, and I think I saw somebody on YouTube, and it's Sega. And I put this in, and man, the graphics are elaborate. They're almost distracting. But I actually, that one I might have to give that a serious try. And then
look at that one.
The Witch and the 100 Knight, which again I just kind of bought because it kind of looked cool and it's like a niche. It says in NIS America. Apparently this is one that was actually new, and then they had she told me, the clerk had told me, I just moved that to pre-owned to kind of give it a discount, and then it'll spur people to buy it. So it actually came with the soundtrack, which I didn't bring. It's over there. But anyway, The Witch and the 100 Knight, I tried this out for about maybe a half an hour or so, and my daughters were like, like later that day, they're like, play that one where you're like on the cloud or something, and they were talking about this.
Oh gosh.
All right, so those three PS3 RPGs, excited to have those. Then what do we do?
Then, do we do these two? Or do we do
Yeah,
these two?
I don't know.
We pulled the trigger.
Yeah, well, you were at Best Buy or something, right?
Yeah, I was out, and you said, could you go to Best Buy because it's on sale?
What was it, like $20? But with Gamers Club, it was 20% off?
The Walking Dead season
16. It's still sealed. So I decided to pull the trigger. I have The Walking Dead season 1 for Xbox One, so I just grabbed the sequel.
We haven't tried them out yet, though.
We haven't tried them. I'm close. I'm
should.
close to trying them because I keep hearing good things about them.
I know, and I like those Left 4 Dead games. So.
And then I finally got Titanfall.
Boy, you have been waiting for this.
I have been waiting. This is sort of one of the games that made me want to get. It's an exclusive to the Xbox One.
Yeah.
It made me kind of want to get the Xbox One, but it's online only, multiplayer only. And I was playing Destiny, and I kind of don't really play multiplayer only games. So I kind of waited, and then they were giving away the season pass for free, so I downloaded that. And then the other week, a few weeks ago, it was on sale for $10, and I'm like, no, I'm never gonna play it. I'll just pass. And then the next week or so, it was $6.
Yeah.
So I grabbed this for $6.40 new, and I have the season pass, which was free, which apparently works. Even though I didn't, so I've got the game complete. I was waiting for it maybe to have like a Game of the Year or one with all the DLC, but since I got the DLC for free anyway,
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Now you got it.
Now I got it. So Titanfall, $6.40. When you talk about that one.
I was perusing Amazon. Oh no, I know. I was perusing Twitter. That was it. One night. And I saw that this was back in stock on Amazon. So I was like, oh, we should just pull the trigger because I don't want to not get it. So we got the GameCube controller adapter for Super Smash.
Yeah.
So we still don't have Super Smash Brothers.
We don't have I wanted to get the one. I wanted to get the one that had, the game and the adapter and the controller. And that disappeared almost immediately.
Yeah.
And I didn't pre-order because I don't do that. But I thought that would maybe come back, but it hasn't. And so this I know is hard. It's kind of going in and out of stock.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell you this, but like just a week or so after we got this, I looked on Amazon again and it was $54.
Oh wow!
Through a third party. So this kind of goes in and out of stock. So we grabbed it when it was in stock for $20. I have a bunch of GameCube controllers. You can buy them. We just bought some at a garage sale, right?
Yeah.
And so I don't have the game yet, but eventually I'll get the game. And this is really just for. I don't even care about playing it with the GameCube. Mm-hmm. This is just something to have.
Yeah.
That in 10 years it'll be like, hey, look, I got this little thing for the Wii. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So we grabbed that for the regular retail price.
Yeah. And speaking of garage sales.
Yeah. So you went.
There was the neighborhood garage sale that you went to last year.
We went to last year. We had all that GameCube stuff. That was in April. So it's in April again.
It's huge. The neighborhood is huge. And so
I didn't go this year.
I was like, oh, I'll go. And he's like, yeah, you should go. So I went. And
so she did all my dirty work.
I did all the dirty work because I was looking for stuff for me, and I didn't find anything. I found a sweater. That was it.
That's right.
And then I bought some cookies. And that was it.
We'll do a separate pickup video of just the sweater. Your stuff that you got.
Maybe I'll model it and stuff. How's that? Anyway, so we got a few things. There wasn't that many games. I kind of started late. I went to bed. I should have went to bed early, but I went to bed late. And then I was tired, and then I was like, eh.
Yeah, what is it, 10 o'clock or something?
I think it was, it might have been like 9:30. But anyway, so I went, I got, for PlayStation 2, Pinball Hall of Fame. Was it the Gottlieb collection? Yeah,
apparently there's another one, the Williams collection. Yeah. I don't know, I seem to recall seeing somebody on YouTube doing videos about this, and so when she said, Pinball Hall of Fame, I'm like, I think somebody was talking about that, so yeah, grab it.
I like pinball, so I have the Metro Prime pinball game. Used to play that on the airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and this was $1, so.
Yeah, what the heck.
Yeah. Then Xbox, ESPN, NHL hockey. 2 4K.
Yeah, so we bought that because it was $1 too.
Yeah, $1.
I'll buy $1 if the case is in good shape.
Yeah.
Game for $1.
And then at another place, he was selling his games, and so I bought more than one. I got a little bit of a discount, so I did. So we did PlayStation 3, Lord of the Rings Conquest, and Blazing Angels 2, Secret Mission of World War II.
Yeah, so now I have to get Blazing Angels.
Oh, you had it.
No. So I gotta add that to the list because I can't have a sequel. No. It really bugs me that I don't have Mega Man 1.
Yeah.
I have Mega Man 2 and 3. Anyway, yeah. I don't know, Conquest seemed like it might be cool. It's by Pandemic. I've heard of those guys.
Yeah.
So seemed like it might be fun.
And then, so I was like barely finding anything. And then I went to one house towards the end of the afternoon, and this guy had, he probably had like 20 or 30 games.
360 games.
360 games.
She sent me a picture of all these games.
And I was like pulling them out because I'm like, oh, he's going to want this, he's going to want this one. So I just stacked like 9.
Yeah, it was 8 or 9. Yeah, I think it was 9. Wasn't one of them empty though? It was 8 games and then 1 case. It doesn't matter. Like 9 games.
So I was like, oh, will you take, I tried to barter, and she's like, no, my son wants, a certain amount for each one. And I said, oh, too bad. So I put them all back. And that's it, obviously why they were there. Because like I said, all the other sales I go to, I'd be like, oh, do you have any video games? You have to ask. Do you have any video games? Oh, I did, but they're all gone. There was, I saw signs, all Wii games, like $5. Well, the only Wii game that was left was some random.
So he had them all for what, 6?
He had them all for 6.
And those games weren't worth 6. They weren't worth 6.
Were not
Only a few of them were. I tried to bundle like 8 or 9 of them for $40 to get them about $4 or $5 a piece, but they weren't budging. Yeah. So we only got the one.
So we only got the one. Fear 3.
Fear 3, and that's because I have Fear 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen the game for less than about 5 or 6, so I don't actually know what it's worth.
I mean, his games were in good shape, but
there's a couple others I wanted. Crackdown 2.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I don't
There was a bunch. But anyway, we just ended up with Fear 3. That was the only one I was willing to buy for 6.
So, oh well.
All right. And so then to wrap up the month, I was at GameStop.
What?
Oh, because we were near a GameStop. No, we went out shopping for the bed.
Oh, yeah.
We bought my youngest daughter is getting old enough to be in a big girl bed, so we bought a new bed, and it was by a shop that was near GameStop, and so I went in, and they handed me a flyer saying they were doing a buy 4 for $10 off a certain list. So I grabbed the list, and I'm going through. I'm like, okay, I have this, and this, but they have to have it in stock. You know, it has to be complete. It has to be in good shape. So I picked up a bunch of games and decided most of them were junk. And then there was one that I kind of thought maybe I'd pick up, and it wasn't on the list. And the 2 that I ended up buying were like $250 anyway, so they would have been 4 for $10. It would have been $250 a game. These were $270. So I figured I'll just buy the 2 that I want.
Yeah.
And one of them isn't on the list, and I'm only going to spend 40 cents extra and only get what I want. So I just grabbed 2 games. The first is Bionic Commando, which is the one that wasn't on the list. This is, I think, pretty much considered not a great game. And it's got some weird thing, which I won't reveal as a spoiler here. But for $2.70, I'm going to grab it anyway, just to have it. I'd like to get the download, the Bionic Commando Rearmed or something, arcade game, but that's something worth to have. You know, Capcom for the Xbox 360, why not? And then the other one I got was Brink. This is one that's kind of been sitting on shelves for a while. I still see new copies around. It's by Bethesda. I don't know, I popped it in. It kind of sounded like it had an interesting concept. And again, I kind of been seeing it around. I would have maybe preferred to get it new, but for $250, I'm not gonna complain too much. It's it's complete. So what the heck? Two games for $5 for the 360.
Yeah,
I'll take it. So just to round out the collection. Yeah. I don't think they're junk, but they're not stellar either. So that's it.
That's it.
So what do we get? PS3, Xbox. We got a Dreamcast, 3DS, Xbox One. Mostly current gen. I guess it's last gen now, and Gen 7 and Gen 6 stuff, and a couple of Xbox One games. All right, so that's it for April. So not a big pull at the garage sale this year.
No,
and
not too much.
There were no buy 2 get 1 free deals like there were last year. So
yeah,
pretty average.
Oh
month.
yeah, because last April Target was doing a big buy 2 get 1 free, so that's when we went overboard.
I don't know, some fun RPGs and some shooters. Good stuff. All happy to have in the collection.
Yeah.
So that's it for April.
If you enjoyed the video, like us and subscribe.